Admiral Chester Kane.
Maverick?
Kane just pulled up to the gate. It's not too late to start, buddy.
You know what happens to you if you go through with this.
Top Gun 3 is still in its early stages, but it looks like one familiar face from Top Gun Maverick won't be making a comeback. After the 2022 sequel soared past $1.5 billion at the box office, fans have been eager for a third film. Paramount officially confirmed Top Gun 3 is in development, with co-writer Aaron Kruger working on the script. While updates have been scarce, many cast members from Maverick have shown interest in returning. However, in a recent chat with Joe, Ed Harris, who played Rear Admiral Chester Hammer Kane, was asked if he'd been back for the sequel. His response, pretty blunt, yeah, no. He didn't seem to see a reason for his character to return. Now let's break down everything we know so far about Top Gun 3. That actually makes a lot of sense when you consider how his character was used in Top Gun Maverick. Hammer was primarily featured in the opening scene of Maverick, acting as a minor antagonist who wanted to shut down the hypersonic Dark Star scramjet program. He was ready to kick Maverick to the curb before Iceman stepped in and reassigned him to Top Gun. After that, Hammer essentially disappeared from the movie. His role was more of a narrative device to push Maverick toward teaching at Top Gun rather than a major player in the overall story. With that in mind, Harris's lack of enthusiasm for Top Gun 3 makes sense. His character wasn't deeply involved in Maverick, so unless a new film specifically revisits his tension with Maverick, there's really no reason for him to return. That being said, actors have changed their minds before, and if Top Gun 3 finds a way to organically incorporate him, anything's possible. But at this point, Harris's response suggests that even he doesn't see a reason for Hammer to return. As far as Top Gun 3 goes, there's still a lot of mystery surrounding the story. Jay Ellis, who played Ruben Payback Fitch, recently weighed in on the sequel's slow development, explaining that Tom Cruise and the creative team are taking their time to make sure they get the story right.
I'm not a teacher, Ice. I'm a fighter pilot. A naval aviator.
Given Cruise's dedication to pushing the boundaries of filmmaking, like filming in real fighter jets, it's not surprising that the movie isn't being rushed. With Cruise also juggling projects like Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, Top Gun 3 is understandably taking a while to come together, and honestly that's probably a good thing. Rushing out a sequel just to capitalize on Maverick's success would be a mistake. The Top Gun series is special because of its attention to detail, breathtaking aerial sequences, and strong character arcs. If Top Gun 3 is going to live up to its predecessor, it needs to be carefully crafted. That's likely why Cruise, producer Jerry Bruckheimer, and returning director Joe Kosinski are taking their time to ensure the story is up to par. When it comes to the potential cast, Top Gun 3 already has some big names attached. The film was originally announced in January 2024, and along with Cruise, both Miles Teller Rooster and Glenn Powell Hangman are confirmed to return. Other returning cast members haven't been confirmed yet, but given how much love the Maverick ensemble received, it wouldn't be surprising to see more familiar faces back in the cockpit. While Top Gun Maverick didn't set up a third movie in a traditional way,
on the day, your altitude will be 100 feet, maximum. You exceed this altitude, radar spots you, and you're dead.
there's still plenty of room for Top Gun 3 to tell an exciting new story. One possible angle is revisiting the tension between human pilots and drone technology. In Maverick, Hammer was pushing for an unmanned drone program to replace traditional pilots, and while that plot point wasn't fully explored, the Top Gun 3 could take it further. A story where Maverick and his team proved that skilled pilots are still valuable in an increasingly automated world could make for a compelling narrative. Another interesting possibility is bringing back more of the original Top Gun crew. While Maverick focused on the next generation of pilots, there's still an opportunity to reunite some of the old guard.
I'm Admiral Bo Simpson. I'm the air boss. Believe me, no Admiral Bates.
Warlock, sir. Must admit I wasn't expecting an invitation back.
They're called orders, Maverick.
Fans would no doubt love to see characters like Slider, Hollywood, or even Charlie return in some capacity. A storyline where past and present generations of Top Gun pilots work together to tackle a new challenge would be a great way to honor the franchise's legacy. That said, Top Gun 3 has a high bar to clear. The second film wasn't just a nostalgic cash grab, it was a carefully crafted, high-stakes thrill ride that exceeded expectations. If the next film is going to be just as impactful, it needs to find the right balance between action, character development, and emotional weight. That's why taking the time to get the script right is crucial. Ellis's recent comments reinforced this point. He assured fans that the team is working hard to make sure the story is as strong as possible. He also emphasized that Cruise is meticulous about making sure every aspect of the film is top-notch. If that means waiting a few more years for Top Gun 3, it'll be worth it in the long run.
Sir, won't we be giving their planes time to intercept?
Well, Lieutenant, you have a fighting chance against enemy aircraft. What are the odds of surviving a head-on collision with a mountain? You'll be attacking the target from a higher altitude.
Right now, there's no confirmed release date, and with Cruise's busy schedule, it's unclear when production will officially begin. But what's certain is that the Top Gun franchise isn't going anywhere. With a dedicated creative team and a passionate fanbase, the third installment has all the ingredients to be another blockbuster hit. It's just a matter of time before we're back in the cockpit, headed straight for the danger zone once again. Top Gun Maverick star Jay Ellis recently shed some light on why Top Gun 3 is taking its time to get off the ground. In a conversation with Variety, Ellis, who played Ruben Payback Fitch, revealed that the script is still in development, with the creative team working diligently to ensure it meets the high expectations set by its predecessor. He emphasized that Tom Cruise's meticulous approach to filmmaking, something that makes Maverick such a standout, will continue with the third installment. Notably, Jerry Bruckheimer and Joe Kosinski are also back on board, ensuring consistency in vision and execution. They're diligently working on the script and wanting to get it right, Ellis explained. Tom was very discerning. It took a while to make Top Gun Maverick for a reason. He wanted it to be right. He wanted to push forward. He wanted to be able to film in the jets. So I think when we look at whatever the next iteration of this franchise is, it's going to be that. Tom's going to take his time. He's going to get it right. Jerry is going to be there. Joe Kosinski is back as well, producing. I think it's a very creative group of folks who want to make sure that the story is right and want to make sure the audience is wildly satisfied. One of the biggest takeaways here is that quality is top priority. Cruise's passion for pushing the envelope, whether it's filming inside real fighter jets or perfecting the story, means that Top Gun 3 won't be rushed. The team is committed to making sure every detail is up to the same high standard as before. With Bruckheimer and Kosinski returning, it's also a sign that they are maintaining the same core vision that made Maverick such a massive hit. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay in the loop, and if you want, you can share your thoughts about this video in the comments.